The date is now set. South and North Korea will hold their third ever summit on April 27th. The decision was reached by high-level delegates from Seoul and Pyongyang who met at the border village of Panmunjeom today. Let's go live to our Oh Jung-hee, who's been standing by at the Office for Inter-Korean Dialogue in Seoul. Jung-hee, do fill us in on the latest.
Daniel, the two Koreas will hold their third historic inter-Korean summit talks on April 27th at the Peace House located in the South Korean side of the truce village of Panmunjeom. The announcement was made this afternoon by both South Korea's Unification Minister Cho Myoung-gyon and Ri Son-kwon, the chairman of the North's Committee for Peaceful Reunification. Take a listen.
South and North Korea agreed to work together to successfully hold an inter-Korean summit in view of the historic significance it will have in terms of the denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula, building peace, and improving inter-Korean relations. With the agreement of both leaders, the South and the North have decided to hold the 2018 Inter-Korean Summit on April 27th at the Peace House in Panmunjeom.
For now, it's expected that the Seoul-Pyongyang summit will only last a day. To prepare, the two Koreas will hold a couple of working-level talks. The first round will be held on April 4th, that's next Wednesday, on the South Korean side of Panmunjeom to discuss protocol, security, and press coverage for the summit. The two sides will hold another working-level meeting to discuss communications, but when and where is to be decided later on. Seoul and Pyongyang will continue exchanging documents as they prepare.
And Jung-hee, this announcement came out fairly quickly, rather unlike the first high-level talks in January. Do we have any idea what's to be discussed at the summit? Setting the agenda was another goal at today's meeting, and it wrapped up quite quickly.
That's right. Well, since 2 weeks ago, South Korea's Summit Preparation Committee had three major topics for the South Korean President Moon Jae-in to discuss with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un at the summit talks. These are the denuclearization on the Korean Peninsula, building lasting peace with lower tensions, and finally improving inter-Korean relations. It seems the two Koreas did see eye to eye in dealing with these three at the summit, but it doesn't look like they were able to narrow it down anymore. After the joint press announcement, the leader of the North Korean side was asked about the agenda for the summit, to which he answered only, quote, "Our agenda covers everything in inter-Korean relations." South Korea's unification minister, who led Seoul's delegation today, left open the possibility of holding another round of high-level talks in April to iron out the details. The North Korean side did not mention anything about denuclearization today, but South Korea's unification minister reaffirmed that denuclearization is a central topic that's been discussed since the January 9th high-level talks and during several trips back and forth between Seoul and Pyongyang. Earlier this week, of course, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un was in Beijing to meet with the Chinese leader Xi Jinping, but it seems that the North Korean side did not brief Seoul on that meeting today. Daniel?